Hi, my name is Christopher Brown from AlphaLifestyleAcademy.com, and I'd like to officially welcome you as part of our online community. Now, throughout this series of videos, I'm going to show you the fastest way to grow your enterprise, especially if you have a limited budget, and without being tied down to your company, giving you the freedom to live life on your terms. Now, I'm guessing for a lot of you, this is not the first time you've tried to make more money. You see, the marketplace is filled with gurus and opportunities promising you that they can help you make more money. However, it is unlikely you will experience the same results for yourself, because it doesn't matter what helped certain people to become successful, but what will give you the best odds of success. So many businesses are ignorant when it comes down to the numbers. This is why you have people who promote a certain tactic like a new social media number. However, unless you understand the numbers, the tactic is useless. The competition is fierce, but for you to succeed, you have to know what you're up against. Because as Mark Cuban says, if you don't know more than your competition, they're going to kick your ass. Only 5% of companies will ever make $1 million in a year. 90% of companies earn less than $100,000 a year. However, according to an article from Inc.com who says the average small business owner works at least 50 hours a week, 25% of them work more than 60 hours a week, and 70% of them work weekends. Now, with that being said, let me introduce you to John Reese, who went from a profit of $6,500 the previous year. The following year, he made nearly $7 million and even closing $1 million over a 24-hour period. Now, this here is Jeff Walker, who made no money for 6 years. Then over a period of 9 years, he made a total of $210,000. The next year, he did $3.5 million over a period of 35 hours. According to Forbes, it takes at least 2 to 3 years for most businesses to become profitable. And for those businesses who do make it to $1 million a year, it takes them an average of 7 to 10 years. However, 50% of businesses fail within their first 12 months. 80% of businesses will not even last 5 years, and 70% of them will fail within 10 years. Most businesses fail because they do not have the capital to endure during the growth period. My last job, I was hired as a business strategist for a $400 million marketing firm, at times working with executives from multi-billion-dollar companies. While I was there, I did as much as 60 sessions per week for a period of 3 years, where I started to notice a pattern that we call as the billion-dollar blueprint, where many already established billion-dollar companies use, and brought that same success to the internet. However, when smaller companies use these principles, they are able to go from zero to $1 million in 30 days to 12 months without spending a dime in advertising. Now, just 5% of businesses will ever earn $1 million over their career in just a year. Yet, less than 5% of companies use these principles. Both John Reese and Jeff Walker use these principles, which is why they grew their companies so fast. Now, throughout this video series, you will see several examples of smaller companies who use these principles to build million-dollar businesses. Whatever your goals are, to double your income, to make more money in the next 90 days than you have in the last 12 months, or even make $1 million in the next 3 to 12 months. Not only will you see the tactic, but we'll also take all the guesswork out of sales and marketing with what we call as the mathematical formula to writing your own check. So you know the tactic and how many times you have to repeat that tactic to reach your income goal. Some of you have spent years not getting your finances under control. Others of you are financially recovering from a major financial devastation, so you need to make up for lost time. Now, currently, I'm financially recovering from a divorce, so I want to invite you to come along with me on this journey as I rebuild my empire by using the billion-dollar blueprint. Now, the very first time I did this, I made 141 sales within my very first 6 hours in business, using the mathematical formula to writing your own check, which we'll go into in video number 2, which shows us that when we have a network of 100 customers, you will absolutely, worst case scenario, make $100,000 per month income. However, many of you have never used the $1 billion blueprint. So first of all, I want to invite you to come along with me with a step-by-step blueprint, starting off with video number 1, which you'll find directly underneath this video. Now, I had a blast recording this video for you here today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you in video number 1.